So I already talked about this, right? The Cricket version of the Motorola phone is $199, $299 if you're upgrading and you're already a customer, $199 if you're porting or if you're getting a new number. The Metro version dropped to $99, but that's only if you're porting. If you're upgrading your device, they're charging you the full 500 something dollars for the phone because they did away with upgrades, like I said in the last video. I called Metro. I went to a couple stores just to verify. They told me the same thing. So they might renege on this, or it might be a policy that this plan backfires, but I highly doubt it because they're trying to turn Metro to T-Mobile prepaid. So when I first purchased this phone, right, I wasn't a fan of it. What I mean by that is originally I was going to get the iPhone 12 deal for $100. I didn't really care about the newest phone out there, even though I used to be a phone fanatic. I don't really use my phone that much anymore. I use tablets, I use Nintendo Switches, I use Steam Decks. My life doesn't revolve around the phone unless I'm converting videos and posting on YouTube. Because for some reason, ClipChamp, which is a free app on the Windows computers, it's been acting up on my computer. I don't know why. I'm going to test it on my wife's, but it's been acting up and haven't been loading. So I had to take my videos and edit it onto the phone and either post it from the phone or put it back onto the computer after it's edited and then post it on the computer. It's a pain, but it's necessary. And sometimes I'm not without, so I can't complain. At least my computer didn't shut down or anything, right? So when I got this Motorola, I've been using it for about, 3 or 4 days or so, right? And what I noticed is that, I use UCut in order to process applications. What it does is it's basically a free video editor, though it has a lot of features that are jam-packed if you pay for it yearly or just pay for it altogether. I think it's like $12.99, and then you own it forever versus like $7 or $8 a year, something like that. Whatever you want to do. When you flip the screen up, right? First of all, before I do that, let me talk a little about the phone, the good about the phone. The battery has like a 4200 something milliamps battery, like a 50 megapixel camera, whatever that is. Don't quote me on that. I will do the proper review later. The battery dies fairly fast to some people that are used to having phones that have 5,000 millihertz in the battery. If you're a heavy game player, you are going to notice the drainage in the battery, though the phone charges very, very fast. It was surprising. I'm coming from a OnePlus device. So for me, OnePluses have 50-watt chargers, 65-watt chargers, 120-watt charger if you bought the 10T. Like, it has high wattage and can charge extremely fast and safely. I haven't heard of any OnePlus is exploding on like Samsung and Apple phones, but we'll talk about that another time. Another day, another video for that. And it was hard for me to go back to a regular phone. Like, I went to a Samsung, I couldn't do it. The 25-watt charging was mediocre. It was just so slow. So when I went to try the flip devices, what ended up happening was I was afraid that the battery life was going to be smaller because I haven't had a battery smaller than 5,000 millihertz in quite some time. But this does do a good job of charging. It does have wireless charging, only 5 watts in wireless charging, which isn't a big deal. So I put it on a charger at night, wake up, the wireless charger, it's 100%. It does feel a little bit warm, but understand that this is a very thin phone compared to a thicker device. So you're going to feel that heat from the battery. It didn't burn me or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that, but it did get a little bit warm with usage. I've charged this phone while converting videos on the charger, and it did get warm, borderline hot to a certain extent, but never enough where, like a Pixel. You know how the Pixels used to get extremely hot, and probably still do. I haven't got a Pixel 8. I'm not going to buy it. I stopped at the 6 Pro or 7, one of the two. I forget which one it is. But the point is that they did a good job on management of battery and heat and things like that. So you might be wondering, why am I saying that you may not buy this device? Remember, I just wanted to praise it a little bit first because it's not bad. It does the job. Even the little outside screen that you see here, you can actually customize the screen and do different things, notifications. My swipe is trash right now in my hand, but I have it where I can press play and stuff. And Motorola has that feature where you can hold the volume button up and down in the settings if you set it this way to change your songs in your music player. I download all my music, so I own it, so I can hold the buttons or press play on the outside screen to change the songs. Very, very cool, very convenient. And if you go to the website, I believe it says that this phone is tested up to 70,000 flips. Because remember, it's a flip screen. So the screen is a little more less durable than, let's say, a regular Android device. If you flip your phone up and down 200 times throughout the day, which I don't think everyone would, then after a year, you get a little bit past the 70,000, like 73,000, something like that. So it's guaranteed up to a year, roughly, about the flip, the hinge. And I will say that Cricket has a warranty, or Motorola, whoever, where if the hinge breaks or something goes wrong with the screen and they test it and make sure that it's not something that you did, they replace it for free. I think insurance is like $250 for the phone now, replaceable. Here's the problem that I want to talk to you guys about. You can't see it on the screen, but let me see if I can bring it up. If I zoom in right here, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but if you look at the corner of the screen where I'm pointing right here, right where I'm pointing, can you like darken, please? I didn't ask you to do that. Thank you. On the corner of the screen, I don't see if I can show it. You can't see it. You can't see it, unfortunately. Wait, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Come on, bro. Stop it. Come on, notifications. Stop messing up. So in the corner of that screen, there's a little speck. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right here. It's a little speck. I don't know if you saw that. But anyway, I'll just explain it. This screen has a film on it, like a screen protector film. And if you take that film off, it's supposed to stay on your phone all the time. It has to stay on your phone. So a normal device would have like some type of plastic screen protector or a tempered glass. Because this is a flip, you can't bend the tempered glass. It's not going to work that way. Now, when I inquire in the store and say, hey, what if I buy a screen protector that comes for this phone and put it on top of it, they said that I will be warding, is that the word? My warranty would be null and void, basically. I would be giving that up, and any of the perks that I would get, I would not be able to get for this phone for like free repair and things like that. That's a big problem for me. I'm a person where my phone is constantly in and out of my pocket. And granted, while it's closed, it's perfectly fine. But when it's open, you might swipe, play Call of Duty, play games and stuff. The phone's going to have natural wear and tear. It hasn't even been a week since I had the device. And it already has, like, the piece of that side looked like it was lifting. Like, you know how you have a tempered glass and there's like a bubble? And you're trying to swipe to get the bubble back down. It looks like the part of that screen is actually lifting on the side, and it hasn't even been a week. I haven't been abusing this phone. I haven't dropped it once. It hasn't slipped out of my hand. I never placed it face down. None of that stuff. I've been extremely careful with my investment. Even when I'm on my scooter or in a car or in a subway, whatever it is, I keep the phone closed, and I just press left and right to play music. The only time it's open is if I'm like reading manga or something like that on a train. It's going to wear and tear regardless. I don't think there's a person in the world that doesn't have scratches or nicks or anything on their phone if they don't have a tempered glass on it. Even if you're the most careful person in the world, if you're slipping your phone in and out of your pocket and different things, you will see wear and tear eventually. It is inevitable for that to happen. And the fact that I can't protect the screen, a lot of people, if we're being honest here, break their phones on a regular basis. If you aren't a pristine, careful person, do not buy this device. It will not work for you. If you aren't the type, if you are accident prone, you drop phones all the time, you're constantly spilling things on it and stuff like that, this phone can't go underneath water. It has an IP rating, but it's only for splash and water resistance. It's not meant for you to go swimming and doing rugged material. If you are a contractor, this phone is not for you. It's not going to be able to survive the elements. And the fact that I can't put a tempered glass or a screen protector over it, because obvious reason tempered glass, screen protector is because my warranty will be, I don't know why I keep saying warded. Is it ward? I gotta learn the word before I next time I do a video, but my warranty would just go away if I put a screen protector on it. And again, I have played Call of Duty on this phone. I play Final Fantasy War of the Visions. I do UCut. This is the app right here, UCut, that allows you to, well, you can't really see it, but my screen is pretty sharp. But this is the application right here, UCut, that allows you to combine videos and do edits and things like that, add music and yada, 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 and just change the video the way that you want, like so many YouTubers do. I mean, obviously, they use their computer for that too, for editing. But my point is, phones are capable of doing that, right? And that's what I use my phone for primarily, strictly video editing. And the fact that I'm constantly flipping this thing open, swiping, I don't even know how that corner got damaged, to be honest with you. My cat didn't step on the phone, and I have a little kitten, and she'd be running around and messing up everything. My phone is closed. That's a problem for me, and it might be a problem for you. So before you buy this, I know you're saying, Ian, that didn't seem like a major gripe. I just wanted to bring it to your attention that it's not the same as going to Five Below or going to Amazon and buying a tempered glass to protect your investment and putting a case on it. The screen, it will always be 100% vulnerable, and you cannot cover it with anything. Now, granted, you might be able to do it anyway and sneak and do it and then peel it off, and the company probably will never know, because I'm sure they might sell screen protectors for this online that will protect it like a film that goes over it. Technically, you're not supposed to do that. That's why I'm bringing this up to you guys. So again, not a bad video. I haven't had any issues with connectivity or Bluetooth connectivity or battery or overheating or anything like that. So far, it's been working very, very well. This is my second experience with using a flip phone. I think the first one was a Z Flip 2 or something like that. It was before I was, no, I think I was YouTubing at the time. I don't remember, but I wasn't doing phone reviews at the time. And it was a decent phone, but I didn't have it long enough where I encountered this issue. But because I actually purchased this, me and my wife have the same exact phone. I went over to Cricket. This is my primary device. I don't have any other devices to use, and I'm experiencing this right now. It's making me a little worried. It's making me a little worried. But during my actual real full review about tech specs and everything, I will let you guys know the condition of the screen. I will show it to you in real time. I'll be recording on a Motorola Flip, my wife's device, and I will be reviewing this phone in real time so you guys can just really see it in all its glory. Anyway, Happy New Year to anyone that went through some turbulent times. Hopefully this time will be better for you. Happy New Year to the people that didn't go through it. Happy New Year to the people that, lived another day and contemplated certain things and decided not to do it. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring suicide up on this channel, but a lot of people were depressed last year with things going on, COVID, country being shut down, all types of stuff. It was just insanity. You know what I mean? And hopefully you guys have a good year. Like I said before, Nothing Untouched is a commentary channel. Don't let your kids watch that. The Ian West Network is tech. Anybody could join, talk about it, ask for reviews of certain products that are reasonably priced, and we can keep going from there. So God bless everybody, even the atheists. And I'm joking on that. But no, God bless everybody, seriously. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.